One investment banker is predicting that 2025 will be the best year ever for Jamaica's stock market. Is he right? I'm Kalila Reynolds, founder and CEO of Money Media, Money News Made Simple. So Dan Theoc is Vice President of Investment Banking at Mayberry Investments. Dan and Mayberry are currently pushing Mayberry's new bond with interest rates as high as 10.5%, and that's a fixed rate for up to 3 years. But here's the thing, all indications are that interest rates in Jamaica are about to trend down. I did another video with 3 top bankers calling for the BOJ to cut rates, and Dan himself predicting that they will do so in the next couple of months. So what does all of this have to do with the stock market?
Really bullish on the stock market, and I think we're going to have a stellar year over the next 12 to 18 months. I'm going to bet 2025 will be one of our best years ever.
So why does Dan think that 2025 will be the best year ever for Jamaican stocks? Well, stocks tend to do poorly when interest rates are high. As we can see from the past 2 years, it's been tough out here for the stock market in Jamaica. Stock prices have been down because all the smart money has been shifting to bonds and real estate. If you can get an easy 10% interest fixed on a bond, why risk your money in stocks, right? But when those bond rates start coming down, smart money needs another way to beat inflation, and they tend to look towards stocks. As I record this almost halfway through 2024, there's only been one IPO, but I have heard of a couple others coming up soon. Last year, there was only one IPO on the Jamaican market all year. But Dan said Mayberry has some coming up, and he's predicting at least 10 next year, including 2 big ones.
And I've got about 5 or 6 really good ones in the pipeline. I can't speak to them just now, but when the timing is right, we're watching interest rates a little bit more in that regard to ensure we get good valuations. When the timing is right, you're going to see a lot of activity. I think 2025, we could see Kalila more than 10 IPOs, and I expect 2 really big ones to come forward as well too. When I say big, I mean over $5 billion. So I think next year is going to be a great year for the market.
So what does this mean for you and your money? 1, if you're benefiting from high interest rates through bonds, lock in those now before rates start falling. Opt for a fixed interest rate on anything that pays you interest. 2, if you're paying or about to pay interest on a loan, opt for a variable rate so that when those rates start coming down, you'll benefit from a reduction. 3, start placing your positions in the stock market now. If Dan is right and next year is going to be booming, then you want to take advantage of low stock prices now, because if you wait until next year, the prices will be high and you would have missed the opportunity. And of course, none of this is to be considered investment advice. This information is for educational purposes only. Please consult your licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. And that's the bottom line. If you want to learn how to invest in stocks and bonds, click the link up here or in the description for my Investing for Beginners course. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.